Today, we're diving into the rising star that is Morice Norris, the Detroit Lions safety who's been turning heads in the NFL with his grit and athleticism. This guy's journey from a walk-on at Fresno State to making waves in the pros is straight up inspiring, but he's also dealt with some scary setbacks, like that recent injury that had fans holding their breath. In this video, we're covering it all: his injury details, age, relationship status, family, net worth, lifestyle, and a full-on biography that'll show you how this Fresno kid became a Lion standout. If you're an NFL fan or just love underdog stories, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's jump right in. Let's kick things off with the big one, Morice Norris's recent injury, because it was one of those moments that stops a game cold. During the Detroit Lions preseason matchup against the Atlanta Falcons on August 9, 2025, at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Morice went down hard in the second half. With about 14:50 left in the game, he was trying to make a diving stop on Falcons running back Nathan Carter when his face mask smashed right into Carter's knee. The impact was brutal. It caused what looked like axial compression, a dangerous force that can mess with the brain and spinal cord. Morice's legs started shaking, and he went into what appeared to be a seizure on the field, scaring everyone in the stadium. Trainers rushed out, and the game paused for over 10 minutes as medical staff stabilized him. He was carted off on a stretcher and taken by ambulance to a local hospital for evaluation. The Lions and Falcons players knelt in prayer, and even the coaches agreed to kneel out the clock to end the game early out of respect. Head coach Dan Campbell called it a scary situation, and Falcons coach Raheem Morris said, "We're praying for that young man." Thankfully, Morice was released from the hospital the next day and returned to the Lions facility on August 11, sharing good news on social media. "I'm good, y'all. Thanks for the prayers. Back to work." It was diagnosed as a concussion with some neck strain, but no long-term damage, and he's expected to miss a few weeks but could be back for the regular season opener. This isn't his first rodeo with injuries. Back in college at Fresno State, he dealt with a hamstring pull in 2022 that sidelined him for 3 games, and in his rookie year with the Lions, a shoulder tweak kept him out of training camp for a bit. But Morice is tough, he always bounces back stronger, and fans are rooting for him to lock down that starting spot. So, how old is Morice Norris? Born on September 27, 2000, in Fresno, California, Morice is 24 years old as of August 2025. That makes him a Libra, which fits his balanced, team player vibe on the field. At 24, he's still super young in the NFL world, but he's already showing veteran poise, especially after walking on at Fresno State and earning a scholarship through sheer hustle. Standing at 6 feet tall and weighing around 195 pounds, Morice has that perfect safety build, quick, agile, and built to hit hard, which unfortunately led to that scary collision. He's got plenty of years ahead, and if he stays healthy, the sky's the limit for this guy. Now, let's talk about Morice's relationship status. Does he have a wife? From what we know, Morice Norris is not married and doesn't have a wife or kids. He's kept his personal life pretty private, focusing on his football career, and there's no public info about a girlfriend or significant other. Some sources like Mabum mention that his spouse or partner isn't publicly documented, which suggests he's single or at least not sharing that part of his life with the media. Growing up in Fresno, he's all about family and football, and with his siblings and mom being his biggest supporters, he seems content keeping romance on the back burner for now. Fans on social media speculate sometimes, but Morice hasn't posted anything romantic on his Instagram or X, where he mostly shares workout clips, game highlights, and family moments. If he's dating, he's doing it low-key, which is smart for a young NFL player avoiding distractions. Speaking of family, Morice comes from a tight-knit crew that's been his backbone since day one. He was born in Fresno, California, to his mother, Francina Pleasant, who's been his biggest cheerleader. Francina raised Morice and his 4 siblings, brothers Jonathan, Joshua, and Malachi, and sister Faith. In a supportive household where sports and family came first. Morice often credits his mom for instilling that work ethic, telling the Fresno Bee in a 2023 interview, "My mom's the rock, she worked 2 jobs to get us to practices, and she never missed a game." His siblings are super close. Jonathan and Joshua played football in high school, Faith is into track, and Malachi is the youngest, looking up to Morice as a role model. The Norris family enjoys sports, cute pets like their dog Max, and cute family gatherings. Morice posted a pic on Instagram last Christmas with the whole crew, captioning it, "Family first, always." Growing up in Fresno, money was tight, but neighbors and family made it work, and Morice gives back through youth football camps in his hometown. His extended family, including aunts and uncles, were at his draft party when the Lions signed him as an undrafted free agent in 2024, and they've been at every home game since. No kids of his own yet, but Morice is like a big brother to his nieces and nephews, spoiling them with Lions gear. Let's get to the money. Morice Norris's net worth is estimated to be around $500,000 to $1 million as of 2025, which is modest for an NFL player but solid for a 24-year-old undrafted rookie. His earnings come from his Lions contract, a 3-year deal worth about $2.8 million with a $10,000 signing bonus, per Spotrac. As a safety, he's making the league minimum of around $795,000 this season, but if he locks in a starting spot, that could jump with extensions and endorsements. He hasn't landed big sponsorships yet, but he's repped by a local Fresno agent and has done some community ads for brands like Nike and Under Armour through his college ties. Morice isn't flashing cash. He drives a used Ford F-150, lives in a modest apartment in Detroit, and sends money home to his mom. His net worth is building through smart saving, and with his work ethic, experts predict it could hit $5 million if he sticks in the league for a few years. Fans respect his humility, with one Reddit post saying, "Morice is all about the grind, not the bling." Morice's lifestyle is all about balance, football first, but with a chill, family-oriented vibe off the field. Living in Detroit since joining the Lions, he shares an apartment with a teammate to keep costs low and build that brotherhood. At 6 feet 0 inches and 195 pounds, he's in peak shape, hitting the gym daily with a routine that includes weightlifting, speed drills, and yoga to prevent injuries like that recent one. Morice loves the outdoors, hiking, fishing, and playing pickup basketball with friends back in Fresno during the off-season. He's a big foodie, obsessed with California burritos and In-N-Out, but keeps it healthy with meal preps from a nutritionist. His Instagram, at Morice_Norris26, has about 50,000 followers, where he posts workout vids, game day fits, and shoutouts to his family. Morice is single, so no wild party scene. He's more about Netflix binges. He loves The Office and Breaking Bad, gaming on his PS5, and volunteering at youth camps. He's a Christian, attending church in Detroit, and credits his faith for getting him through tough times like injuries. Summers are spent in Fresno, chilling with siblings and mom, maybe hitting the beach or a Kings game. Overall, Morice's lifestyle screams grounded and focused. He's not chasing fame, just that Super Bowl ring. Alright, let's break down Morice Norris's biography, because this guy's path to the NFL is a classic underdog tale. Born on September 27, 2000, in Fresno, California, Morice grew up in a bustling household with his mom Francina Pleasant and 4 siblings, Jonathan, Faith, Joshua, and Malachi. Money was tight. Francina worked multiple jobs as a single mom, but she made sure Morice and his brothers got to football practice. Morice started playing Pop Warner at age 8, showing that natural speed and tackling instinct early on. He attended Bullard High School in Fresno, where he was a 3-star recruit, racking up 1,200 all-purpose yards as a senior and earning all-county honors. But college offers were slim. Fresno State was his only FBS scholarship, so he walked on as a preferred walk-on in 2019, per his Fresno State bio. At Fresno State, Morice redshirted his freshman year, then exploded as a sophomore in 2020, playing in all games and earning a starting spot at safety. He tallied 45 tackles, 2 interceptions, and a forced fumble that year, helping the Bulldogs to a bowl game. By his junior year in 2021, he was All-Mountain West honorable mention with 68 tackles and 3 picks, including a pick 6 against Boise State. Senior year in 2022 was his breakout, 89 tackles, 4 interceptions, and a sack, earning him first-team All-Mountain West and a spot on the Senior Bowl watch list. Morice majored in kinesiology, dreaming of sports medicine if football didn't pan out, but his college stats caught NFL eyes. Going undrafted in the 2023 NFL Draft was a gut punch, but the Detroit Lions signed him as a free agent with a $10,000 bonus, per Spotrac. Morice's rookie year in 2023 was quiet. He spent most of it on the practice squad, learning from vets like Kirby Joseph and getting spot duty in 3 games with 5 tackles. But 2024 was his breakthrough. After a strong training camp, he earned a roster spot and started 4 games, notching 42 tackles, an interception against the Packers, and a forced fumble. His speed, 4.48 40-yard dash, and coverage skills made him a fan favorite, with Lions coach Dan Campbell calling him a sponge who soaks up everything. Off the field, Morice volunteered with Fresno youth programs during off-seasons, mentoring kids from similar backgrounds. His 2025 preseason was looking promising until that Falcons injury, but with his work ethic, he's poised for a big comeback. Morice's story is proof that hard work pays off. He went from walk-on to NFL starter, inspiring kids back home. Throughout his career, Morice has dealt with bumps. That hamstring in college sidelined him, and a minor shoulder issue in Lions camp last year tested him, but he always rebounds. No major controversies, he's clean-cut, focused, and drama-free. His net worth is building, but it's his character that stands out. Teammates call him the glue guy, always hyping the locker room. Looking ahead, Morice's future is bright. At 24, with his injury behind him, he's gunning for a full-time starting role in 2025. If he stays healthy, analysts predict he could be a Pro Bowl candidate in a few years. Off the field, he's talked about starting a foundation for Fresno youth, giving back like his mom taught him. Fans are excited. Lions Twitter is full of "Get well soon, Morice" posts. So, there you have it, the full rundown on Morice Norris's injury, age, relationship status, family, net worth, lifestyle, and biography. This guy's just getting started, and I can't wait to see what's next. What do you think? Will Morice become a Lions legend? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let me know who else you want me to cover. If you enjoyed this deep dive, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.